All right, welcome folks on YouTube. I wanted to talk briefly about unsupervised versus supervised learning. And our point is we're going to get into clustering, and clustering is one of several unsupervised learning methods. So in unsupervised learning, imagine that you are just given a collection of data points, and no data point is considered to be any different from any other data point, right? You just given a set of data points. You don't have labels for these data points, right? But you'd still like to extract knowledge about the data set. So maybe that knowledge might be in the following form. Maybe you say these data points over here seem to have a lot in common with each other. And perhaps you group these data points together over here. And then you group here and here. So this is clustering. I'm grouping my data set into partitions where data points in the same partition are more similar than data points in different partitions. And that's just one unsupervised task that you might do on data points. All right, so yeah, you can see I might group data points into common sets that have similar features. Maybe these are all, each data point represents an athlete, and the coordinates of the data point are that athlete's height and weight and hand-eye coordination and resting heart rate. And then you try to group the endurance runners from the weightlifters, from the baseball players, etc. Supervised learning, instead, your data comes equipped with labels, okay? So here maybe, again, maybe each data point is an athlete, but the long distance runners are labeled in red and the weightlifters are labeled in blue, okay? And so you're trying to learn what you can about long distance runners versus weightlifters, and you've been given labels, red versus blue, or this type of athlete versus that type of athlete. And here your task might be more, well, now pretend I'm giving a new data point. Do I predict this person is a runner or a weightlifter, right? Well, here, yeah, you would predict it's one of these red data points. Whereas if that data point were over here, you might say, oh, I predict this is a blue data point. So one way of doing supervised learning is to try to find decision boundaries, right? Maybe this line is a pretty good line to draw such that whenever I give a new data point, if it's on the right side of the line, I guess this data point is probably blue, although I'm not totally sure. Whereas if it's on the left side of the line, I might guess that this data point is probably in the red class. It's probably a runner instead of a weightlifter. You never know for sure, certain. You're just trying to make the best guess that you can. All right, so let me end there. That's my loose, very first pass introduction to supervised versus unsupervised learning. What public questions do you have? All right, thanks.